would allow it to be just regulated in its current format. I think there need to be some form of control, some easier way for governments to tax cryptocurrency, because that's a big thing. People are buying and selling cryptocurrency, and it's very difficult for governments to actually understand what people have created.
And people who are earning from cryptocurrency.
They are, for those that self-declare it and for those that they know about, but I think there's probably more gains out there, certainly more cases where they should have been declared gains that are not being declared, because it's very hard to track down. These things are happening in blockchains, in untrackable transactions, and
is it because of the different ways people are able to sell it? Because you don't exactly have to sell it on the platform you bought it on. You can trade it elsewhere and spend it differently.
Yeah, exactly. And if you buy and trade and you keep buying and trading on the same platform and you create lots of different transactions, you need to be a forensically qualified accountant to figure out what the gain might be. And you've got to know who that individual was in the first place to actually look into it. So if anybody is not declaring their gains or not doing any sort of self-assessment, then for HMRC to try and track that down is really difficult. So that's a big challenge for central governments, because people have made a huge amount of money off cryptocurrency, and that's something that I know are very concerned at. There's a lot of money that's going out of the sort of normal economy. I don't know how much money is in the cryptocurrency space these days, but
around 4 trillion.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I think last time I heard the number was about 3 trillion. So yeah,
in the middle somewhere.
That's a huge amount of money that is out of the eye line of central governments, who, that's tax that goes into building our roads, building our hospitals, building our schools. And it's right that if there's extortionate gains being made, that some of that should be going back into the system.
I believe just over half of that is in Bitcoin as well, out of that 3.5 trillion, I guess.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me either.
And the problem that I find is that I haven't exactly recorded the different prices I've purchased, or price points I've purchased a crypto at. So say like one of the cryptos I invest in is XRP, and I've bought it when it was as low as 40 cents per coin. I've also bought it when it was as expensive as $1 per coin. And I haven't exactly tracked that. And the platforms back then when I was buying it, I don't think they tracked it very well either. So, because some of the data they have, you could see what you purchased it at then, but that data, for me, I can't find it on the platform anymore. So I don't know how much tax I will have to end up paying if they're trying to tax me. How they are going to make the calculation on how much I've actually earned, because I couldn't even tell them exactly how much I've earned, because I was pound cost averaging at the time. Yeah. So, I was just putting money into it. I wasn't exactly keeping track of how much I did put into it.
Yeah.
So I think that's a problem that might arise for me in the future.
Well, it highlights my point that, these platforms are not... they're not regulated to provide those sorts of figures.
Yeah.
If you were to have a normal investment portfolio on any given platform, then they have to provide you with a tax certificate at the end of the year, which outlines all of your gains, all of your interest, all of your dividends in a nice, normally structured way that mirrors your tax returns. It's very easy to declare your taxes owed. That's the sort of thing that crypto needs to be working on. I've no doubt that governments are busy working on this sort of stuff in the background. I know in particular that the Trump administration have been looking into all of this as well. So yeah, just watch this space, I guess.
Yes, and I do say all that to say I'm still not scared. I do love what crypto does. I love the volatility.
Yeah.
XRP at the minute is like $3.30 per coin.
Yeah.
So no matter how much I bought it for, I'm at least triple. I've at least tripled my money in XRP, and I do diversify anyway. So stocks, gold, all sorts.
Yeah.
So moving on, what is the most surprising or unexpected purchase a client has ever asked you to budget for?
A client did ask me once if they could afford a freezer. Now, bearing in mind, this client has got millions of liquid assets in their estate, and they're just very scared of spending money. And I remember they asked me one meeting, they were like, I can't remember how that came up, but I think they were eating something and it didn't look very appetizing. And I remember asking them something about it. I can't remember what I said, but they normally eat these cook meals. You've seen those, the cooked frozen ready meals?
Yeah.
And she said, I can't buy the cooked meals now because our freezer's broken and I don't know if we can afford to buy another one. I was like, what? So we were like, I said, right, let's get the laptop out. Let's get you a freezer straight away because that's ridiculous.
So it wasn't any particularly special freezer. It's just a freezer.
Just any freezer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to say like, a £2,000 freezer,
Any freezer.
They make things for everyone's budget these days because people can't stop spending money. These new fridges with the window you can press and you can see inside your fridge without opening it.
Oh, that's good. No, I haven't seen that. That sounds cool.
They're almost like 2,000 quid. So like the American fridge freezers with the 2 doors.
Yeah.
And you can literally, it has a window in the front, which
like glasses,
it's
glasses over.
It's tinted, so you can't see in it. But as soon as you press it, you get to see through the window.
That's cool.
And it's cool, but it's just always something new. Isn't
massively unnecessary, but very cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I mean,
it saves you from opening your fridge and losing all
the
coldness.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You still got to open it to get the food out.
Exactly, Who doesn't know what's in their fridge?
Yeah. Although, I think we all do it. I mean, at 10 o'clock at night, you open the fridge, have a little snoop around, what's in there?
We're just hungry.
Yeah.
You know what's in there.
Yeah, just grazing.
Yeah, exactly.
There was another funny one where a client, I think it was about £5,000-6,000 to buy she bought one of those old London telephone boxes that she just has in her driveway now. Just this massive, huge London, big red telephone box.
Around now, they use them as little libraries now in a lot of places.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They've turned, a lot of them have turned into cool little features.
Yeah.
Some of them, I think one of them is an entrance to a club.
I did see that.
I don't know where that is, but that was really cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
And as soon as I saw that, I was like, I kind of want one outside.
That's a great idea. That's a good idea. Yeah.
They're quite cool, a little novelty piece.
Yeah.
So if you could give your younger self one piece of financial advice, what would it be? Oh,
if I could give myself...
one piece.
My younger self, one piece of financial advice, it would be... start paying into a pension straight away.